Now, finally, in this topic, we should be talking about the business applications of blockchain technologies. What are the possible business applications of blockchain technology? That has to be understood. So it should be understood that most of the applications of blockchain are provided to some kind of cryptocurrency similar to Bitcoin. So we have something like 2000 different cryptocurrencies in the market, and they are the refined version of Bitcoin sometimes, and they are connected with the special use of blockchain in certain special applications. For example, Ethereum, which is another very popular cryptocurrency, which is primarily based on and hovers around the smart contracts, which has got a lot of application, and our ecosystem has been created where many applications can be developed, many apps can be developed, which are called DApps. So in Ethereum, where you can innovatively create services and products around smart contracts. So Ethereum is one example. There are many other cryptocurrencies with specific goals and applications, which can be used for different business applications. So one of the major area where these cryptocurrencies, which are similar to Bitcoin, along with the blockchain technology, can be used for business application is the category of blockchain finance. So several financial products and services in finance, in financial sector, or so-called fintech industry, you will find the use of blockchain, more and more use of blockchain. And people are very excited about blockchain technology in this area. So with the help of new, more sophisticated, decentralized digital cryptocurrencies and using the smart contracts, more and more financial products are being offered using blockchain technology. Some of the examples of blockchain financial products are assets management, insurance claims management, cross-border payments, and unconventional types of money lending, which is connected to smart properties and unconventional kind of money lending, which is based on blockchain. So these are some of the possible applications of blockchain in financial industry or fintech industry. But more and more new innovations are coming by the day, which is based on blockchain technology. Then there are applications of blockchain in something called smart property. So a property can be movable property, tangible, non-tangible, in terms of intellectual property rights. So there can be different types of properties which can be linked to internet through codes, which becomes something called Internet of Things. So these Internet of Things based properties, both tangible as well as intangible, can be linked to internet and have unique codes. Once that happens, blockchain technology can make these smart properties work like digital assets, and which are tamper proof, where certain features can be added with a lot of trust on the technology, and there are various kind of applications and services which can be built around the so-called Internet of Things related to the smart property. And as such, Internet of Things can be used in all kinds of physical devices, physical and non-physical devices, which can be linked to internet with some ports. Billions of devices can be connected to internet, and those can be served in programmed manner using blockchain based algorithms and procedures. So what happens that once we have the Internet of Things in place in computers, in programs, using these mathematical functions and blockchain, a lot can be done. So, for example, a particular machine will be able to tell that a certain part of it has outlived the life of that part and need replacement, and automatically order can be placed through internet to the supplier of the particular part, and that will be delivered for fitment in the machinery. So these kind of smart things are possible in very large industrial complexes and large factories where a number of machines are working, and the maintenance can be made very smart in this maintenance of the machines. Now, another area where blockchain and cryptocurrencies find interesting uses are something called smart supply chains. So these smart supply chains are based on supply chain sensors. Supply chain sensors, they can give companies capabilities to trace their shipments around the globe on the internet. Blockchain stores, manages, and transfers these information in smartly decided steps. So once these sensors are in place, they are connected through internet, and these sensors give some data which are understandable by the cloud-based programs on the internet. So it is possible for companies to use and store this data and manage this data and transfer this data through blockchains, tamper-proof blockchains. They can be absolutely sure that the data which they are receiving is real data without any manipulation or tampering on the way. And not only that, the blockchain with the decided procedure and steps actually can smartly take decisions based on the data supplied by these supply chain sensors. So many things can be automized in the supply chain management through this smart supply chains. Then finally, but not limited to the applications, we have the smart commerce, which can be conducted through so-called smart contracts, wherein these new applications like Ethereum-based cryptocurrencies are built upon. There are many other cryptocurrencies which are based on smart contracts and smart contracts based on these blockchains. So smart contracts based smart commerce can revolutionize the trade transactions by reducing cost and time, by reducing uncertainty and litigations. Smart contracts are self-executing IFTTT embedded contracts, which means if this, then that. So this kind of smart procedures are possible in contracts, and they are self-executable. For example, transfer of money from buyer to seller and things like that. And these self-executing IFTTTs embedded contracts which stay on blockchains and gets executed in the decided or agreed manner between the parties. So whatever the contracting parties agree with each other and decided, it can be put into smart contracts, and nobody can tamper with that procedure or steps. So it will definitely execute itself at the right time, at the right step, and based on right conditions. So this kind of procedure and steps can actually revolutionize the smart commerce for even small to medium enterprises, and definitely for large business houses.